Have you ever felt so down that it feels like a heavy blanket you just can't shake off? Or maybe you've watched someone you care about lose their spark, pulling away from everything they once loved? It's easy to say, just cheer up, but what if it's more than just sadness? Today, we're going to talk about something incredibly common, but often misunderstood: clinical depression. It's not a weakness or something you can just snap out of. It's a real and treatable medical condition. Understanding is the first step toward healing for ourselves and for those we love. So what exactly is clinical depression, also known as major depressive disorder? Imagine your favorite food suddenly tasting like cardboard, or your favorite song just sounding like noise. It's different from normal sadness, which is usually a response to a specific loss or event. It can interfere with your work, your relationships, and your ability to simply function. The symptoms aren't just in your head. Psychologically, it can feel like a constant storm of hopelessness and worthlessness. You might be filled with guilt over things that aren't your fault, feel irritable or anxious, and find making even simple decisions completely overwhelming. In severe cases, it can lead to thoughts of death or suicide. Physically, your body feels the weight of it too. Your appetite might disappear, or you might find yourself eating constantly, leading to weight changes. Sleep becomes a battle. Either you can't sleep at all, or you can't seem to stay awake. You feel exhausted, your movements and speech might slow down, and you could even have unexplained aches and pains. For kids and teens, this often shows up as persistent irritability rather than obvious sadness. Socially, depression can make you want to retreat into a shell, avoiding friends and giving up hobbies that once brought you joy. So where does depression come from? It's not one single thing. It's a complex mix of biology, psychology, and life circumstances. Your genes can play a big role. If depression runs in your family, you might be more susceptible. It's also linked to our brain chemistry, specifically imbalances in neurotransmitters, like serotonin and dopamine, which act as messengers in our brain. But it's not just biology. Life experiences matter immensely. Chronic stress, trauma, or difficult childhood experiences can literally change the structure and function of the brain, making it more vulnerable to depression. Think of it like this: genetics might load the gun, but life experiences can pull the trigger. Let's talk about two crucial lifestyle factors: sleep and diet. There's a powerful two-way street between sleep and depression. If you're not getting enough quality sleep, or if you have a disorder like sleep apnea, your risk for depression goes up. At the same time, depression itself is notorious for wrecking sleep patterns, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. And what about what we eat? The connection between our gut and our brain is a hot topic in research, and for good reason. Diets high in processed foods, sugar, and red meat are linked to higher levels of inflammation in the body, which can contribute to depression. On the flip side, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and fish provides anti-inflammatory nutrients and antioxidants that can actually reduce your risk. It's amazing to think that what's on your plate can have such a direct impact on your mental health. The way we understand depression has evolved over time. Ancient Greeks called it melancholia, believing it was caused by an excess of black bile. Thankfully, we've come a long way. A powerful modern approach is cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. CBT is based on a simple but profound idea: our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are all interconnected. In depression, this can become a negative spiral. You might have a negative thought like, "I'm a failure." This makes you feel hopeless, so you decide to cancel plans with a friend. Being alone then reinforces the thought that you're isolated and a failure, and the cycle continues, digging you deeper into depression. CBT works by helping you identify and challenge those thought patterns and change the behaviors that are keeping you stuck. It empowers you with skills to break the cycle. The most important message to take away is that depression is highly treatable. You do not have to suffer in silence. A combination of approaches is often the most effective. Psychotherapy, like the CBT we just discussed, is a cornerstone of treatment. It's not just about talking. It's about learning practical, lifelong skills to manage your thoughts and emotions. The great thing about therapy is that these skills stay with you long after your sessions end. Then there are medications. Antidepressants, like SSRIs, work by rebalancing those brain chemicals we talked about. They can be incredibly effective. To know they can take several weeks to work and might have side effects. It's all about working with a doctor to find what's right for you. But what happens when traditional treatments don't work? This is called treatment-resistant depression, and it affects about 30% of people. Fortunately, there are advanced transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS, is a non-invasive procedure that uses magnetic pulses to stimulate underactive parts of the brain. Stanford Accelerated Intelligent Neuromodulation, or SAINT, therapy can condense weeks of treatment into just 5 days with incredibly high remission rates. Another rapid-acting option is ketamine. It works on a different brain system and can provide relief within hours, which is a game-changer for people with severe depression or suicidal thoughts. And finally, there's electroconvulsive therapy, or ECT. While it might sound intimidating, it's considered the gold standard for the most severe cases and can be life-saving. Watching someone you love go through depression can be heartbreaking and confusing. You might feel helpless, but your support is more powerful than you know. The most important thing you can do is encourage them to seek professional help. Listen to them with patience and without judgment. Resist the urge to fix them or offer simple solutions. Instead, offer your presence and validate their feelings. Help them with small, practical things, like making a healthy meal or going for a short walk. Your positive reinforcement, no matter how small the step, can make a huge difference. And critically, if you are ever worried about their safety or hear them talk about suicide, take it seriously and get help immediately. Supporting someone is a marathon, not a sprint, so remember to take care of yourself too. Please know that you are not alone and help is available. Talking to a doctor or a mental health professional is a sign of strength. If you are in crisis or need immediate support, please reach out to a crisis hotline or emergency services. There is hope, and there's a way forward. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a like and subscribe.